If you could, I bet you would ask the same question here. This is a great question. This viewer here was asking me for some dinner ideas to help with better sleep as well as to calm her insulin resistance. So in this video, I'm gonna give you some great dinner ideas that will help with your insulin resistance as well as help you to get a good night's rest. But before those dinner ideas, I wanna give you a couple of good reminders to keep in mind regardless of what you have for dinner. You really need to make sure that you're prioritizing fiber and protein. For me, before every meal, I start with a fiber supplement. After I have my fiber supplement, I get right into my meal by making sure that I continue to prioritize fiber and protein within my meal. In this video, I'm just gonna give you my top 3 dinner ideas that I think will help you, and then I'm also gonna give you a couple of tips and tricks to avoid to help your insulin relax a little bit and to get a better night's rest. The first one is some salmon, some steamed veggies, and instead of white rice, try some quinoa. The salmon is high in omega-3s as well as tryptophan, which helps to promote serotonin, which helps you to sleep better. This really helps to balance your macros to give you the magnesium that you need without those high spikes in your blood sugar. Another good option if you're trying to avoid meat is a veggie lentil soup, which this gives you very high fiber plus plant protein, resulting in a very low glycemic index. There's a lot more dinner options, but I'm gonna share with you just one more, which is my favorite. I'm a huge shrimp fan, so this is one of my favorites. A shrimp veggie bowl with some zoodles. This is a light and easy meal to digest, as well as helps to stabilize your blood sugars before bed. So if it's one of these ideas, or if it's another, make sure to prioritize fiber and protein when you're preparing your dinner. There are also some things to make sure to avoid to help stabilize your blood sugar and to get a good night's rest. If you can, it's a good idea to avoid pastas and rice and bread and those sugary sauces. If you're gonna eat those, make sure you do those hours before you're going to bed. One of the tough ones that I struggle with is you really want to avoid desserts, especially those heavy desserts, but I am a dessert lover, so I struggle with that one. Even big portions of fruit can mess with your insulin levels and make it difficult for you to have a good night's rest. And the last one that you really want to avoid is alcohol. You want to avoid alcohol before going to bed. Following these tips and tricks will definitely help to stabilize your blood sugar and help you to get a good night's rest.